Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to talk about the upcoming changes I am doing to my channel. And I thought instead of just talking and you guys staring at a desk, I would color something in the process. Give you something to watch, I guess. I'm just playing around with my Arteza Expert watercolor because I will be streaming with them. Of course, by the time you see this video, I would have already streamed, so keep that in mind. So yeah, let me get some pencils in my hand and let's get chatting. Okay, so for a while now, I have mentioned that I'm making some changes to my channel. Now, nothing drastic by any means, and I honestly didn't mean to drag it out this long. It was just a matter of confirming a few things, and honestly, I just got caught up with the kids' back to school stuff. So I was like, oh, sheesh. And then all of a sudden I'm like, oh my gosh, I've been saying this for 2 weeks now. So I do apologize for that. By no means was I like trying to create some hype or anything. It was just bad timing. So anyway, some changes I'm going to make. Like I said, nothing scary, but the first one is my Facebook group. So I do have a Facebook group, and I think we're already over 400 members. It grew fast, and it's awesome, and I'm keeping that. So if you're in there, don't be like, oh no, it's going away. However, I'm also going to add a Discord. There's a few, well, more than a few, but quite a bit of the colorists on YouTube have a Discord. I used to use Discords, excuse me, all the time back when I used to be really into gaming, but they're a lot more interactive. You know, one thing I've noticed with Facebook is, you know, you post a picture or a question and you get a handful of answers, but most of the time it's just kind of a post and run situation. And I'm guilty of it too. I like post my image and I never really follow up with it. And the whole point of my group was, you know, I wanted to interact with everyone off screen, you know, and give them a chance to kind of converse with me or others in the community. So I am going to create my own Discord. Well, I have been creating it. I'm just finishing up the roles. And that will be a second option for those who, one, don't have a Facebook or don't like Facebook, or two, you're on Facebook, but you want more live interaction per se, then you can go there. So that should be up soon. I'll announce it on my community tab once I finished. I remember back in the day when I used to Twitch stream, I had a Discord. That was such a pain in the butt to set up. It's just creating all the roles and permissions, but I'm almost done. I just got to finish up a few things and then test it and make sure it does what it's supposed to do. All these things I have to relearn. So yeah, keep an eye out for that in the community tab. Again, the Facebook group I will still be managing. Like that's where I still will host my group buddy colors. So each month we pick a buddy color, and I have been really bad about like announcing that, but that's another thing. That'll be kind of a change I've already implemented, but I'm just kind of announcing it now, is every month we'll have a buddy color page. So you're more than welcome to come and vote. We do the votes. I try to do them near the end of the month, so we're ready to go on the 1st of the next month. And it's really fun. I actually let my daughter randomly pick books. We vote on the books. The winning book, then she picks pages. So I'm not even picking the pages. It makes it more fun. You literally have no clue what we're gonna get, kind of thing. So yeah, we will be doing the group buddy colors there. I don't think I'll make videos for every buddy color, but on occasion I might. It just depends on my schedule. I don't want to promise that I'll make a video every month because it is a lot of work to do those galleries, but you know, share it on Instagram, and it's loads of fun. The first one we ever did was the mushroom house in Worlds of Wonder, and then this month we're doing a butterfly from World of Flowers. So yeah, it's loads of fun to do, and any coloring level is welcome. Whether you're brand new to coloring or you've been coloring for a while, like, do not worry about your skills or feel like you're outskilled. That's not the point. The point is to have fun and also like pick up some new techniques. Like you can see how others colored that page and get some ideas. So Facebook group for sure, group buddy colors on there. And then, like I said, I'll be expanding that into a Discord. Now the Discord is open for everyone. And there's no like special privileges. Now, if you are a member of my YouTube channel, you'll have a special label next to your name. But that's because I will have one channel hidden for my Calendly link. And that's for my Blue Diamond members that get a free lesson every month as part of their membership. It'll just be in that Discord so that it's easier for you guys to find. I put it in my community tab, but I know it's hard to see those posts. So it will be put there, and only those who are Blue Diamond members can access it. But content-wise, chatting with me and interacting with me, none of that is locked by any means. So that brings me to the next thing. So yes, my Blue Diamond members have always gotten a free 30-minute coloring lesson once a month as part of their membership thank you. The lessons are basically anything. I've had everything from just, you know, watercolor pencils to working on a page or working out a page. I've even had some that just kind of want to do a Q&A type thing. So whatever the 30 minutes is, it's golden. But I had a few requests if I would be willing to do lessons outside of the membership, like one-off ones, so that you're not paying monthly, just in case you can't use your your monthly thing, or you just don't want to commit to a monthly thing. Wow, it's so great when you're trying to make an announcement video and you've got allergies and coughs. But yeah, so I've had quite a few requests about that. So I will be opening private lessons. So you can just like buy a single lesson if you want. I'm kind of working on how I want to do that though. I don't really want to get into Patreon. It would just be another platform I have to manage. And I'm just not there mentally to deal with that. So I may have just like an, email request type thing, or I don't know. We'll see. However, I did receive those requests from you guys, and I am working to implement that for those who have requested it and those who are just interested as well. So you will see that pop up soon-ish once I figure out how on earth I'm gonna pull that off without having to open like a second platform. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. I may most likely run it through my Ko-fi or coffee, however you say it, shop, and you just like purchase the lesson through there. But I have to see if their platform supports that. But I already have a few things in there, so that might be the easiest. Either way, keep an eye out for an announcement on that front when I get there. Okay, now one change that's coming, or has actually already been implemented, and you guys have seen it, are buddy ups. So, I live stream every Sunday at 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, and I have been adding buddy colors, live buddy colors and such. And I'm going to keep doing that. I had added them to see what y'all thought, and I've been getting really good feedback. It's really fun to have a guest on there anyway. Less pressure. It's not just me. But no, it's just fun to kind of share the space and hang out with someone, and the time really flies. I mean, it flies solo, but it really flies when someone's there with you. You're like, oh my gosh, it's been 3 hours? What happened? So yeah, you guys have already seen that change. However, I'm going to aim for a live buddy color once a month, or it may be just a hangout if like Amazon Tammy and I did last Tuesday. We both had our own tags going, so it just didn't make much sense for us to buddy color on a different page. So we combined tags instead. Like hers was Amazon Warriors in August. So we both picked a page that reflected that, and then I have the A is for August tag, so we both used mediums that started with the letter A. So we weren't coloring the same page, but we combined our tags together and just made one glorious live stream. So I will either do that or a buddy color. So if another colorist has a tag going, we might just find a way to combine them. That way, you know, their tag gets some attention, and you might find colors that you haven't even met before, because there's so many out there, like loads out there, that even I don't even know about until I pop into a live stream and I'm like, oh, hello there. So I wanted to do that and just, you know, change it up a little and have some fun. So yes, you'll see some more buddy colors or, you know, coloring in Hangouts, but also I will be having guests come on live to teach us. And how we're going to work it is they'll basically be teaching me live how to do something, and you get to watch and learn as well. You also get to watch me learn. Oh my. Some of these could be very funny because I'm bringing on people to teach us things that I'm not even comfortable doing. So it'll be a lot of fun, because then you get to watch me either fumble or succeed. We'll see. But example, one of the first ones I'll probably have coming out is Karen Valentine. She's going to do a live stream with me, teaching me to color skin on a portrait live. If you've ever seen her channel, you know that she is just freaking good at portraits. So she'll be doing that. And I have also reached out to others. Now, some are colorists, some are artists. I have artists as well coming, but to teach things that you can use in your adult coloring books. So I have a few artists on board who are going to come teach us like backgrounds. I have another artist that's going to come teach us watercolor techniques. Another that's going to teach us pastels. So I have reached out to quite a few, and they were all like super like awesome and gracious about it. So I was like, sweet. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. I'm trying to work out a schedule with them and the, you know, my buddy color people and make it all jive with everyone. So my plan is like once a month to have a guest artist, and then once a month have a buddy color of some sort, and then rest of the month, sorry, you're stuck with me, but it'll be a nice little change up here and there. You may see the same buddy color people come through, because really it just depends on schedules and whatnot, you know, and there's not everyone's very comfortable live streaming, so it's one of those things. But yeah, you will see those more. I'm going to keep with those. The few I've done, you guys have really liked and asked if I was going to do more. So there's your answer. Yes, they will actually become a fixture. Now, if for some reason schedules don't align, I may have a month where I don't have one guest and one buddy color, but that's kind of the goal, and we'll see how it goes from there. Let's see. I'm looking at my list off to the side. Oh, giveaways. So, as you know, I always do a giveaway for every 1K. I was doing them at the 0.5 mark, but it's been, well, things have been growing a little faster, so it's hard to keep up with that one. So the 0.5 I'm actually going to pull. However, I've had quite a few artists on Etsy and just digital artists reach out to me about coloring pages or featuring their work. And so I thought something that would be fun is when I'm featuring their work, I can do it live, but I will be doing a giveaway from their work. So, and they have agreed to it. So you'll be seeing some giveaways occasionally in my live streams. So keep an eye out for those. It will not be every live stream, just the ones where I'm featuring something from an artist that sent it to me, or if I have something special going on. But yeah, I think that'll be easier than just filming a video and doing the giveaways that way. Plus then you guys can kind of interact live with it. So you'll see some changes to the giveaways, and then those PDFs popping up here and there in the live streams. Then I do have my WIP Wednesdays. So every Wednesday I pull out whatever my current WIP is. If you don't know what WIP is, WIP, it's work in progress. So basically whatever this is, for example, a WIP. Not done, it's work in progress. So yeah, every Wednesday I kind of pull out whatever I'm working on or should be finishing, and sit there and chat with you guys about just anything, kind of catching you up and whatnot. Well, those have been really fun, and they still are fun, and I'm going to keep them. However, I'm going to kind of expand it, and I'm going to add Watercolor Wednesdays because, you know, as you guys have heard me say, I'm a former watercolor artist, and I'm getting back into watercolors. Oh my gosh, I've gone down the watercolor rabbit hole with purchasing watercolors. Don't look. Just don't go looking for watercolors. It's a rabbit hole. But yeah, so on occasion, instead of a WIP Wednesday, you will see a Watercolor Wednesday, and that will be like an actual watercolor lesson, whether it be something as simple as blending, how to swatch your watercolors. Believe it or not, I've had a lot of people ask how to swatch them, and I totally get it, because it's actually, there's a lot of ways to swatch them, and there's actually a right way to do it that I don't even do, but I will teach you guys. I clearly don't lead by example. But yeah, so occasionally I will slide those in, and you know, those will become an episode series, kind of like WIP Wednesday. So first one will be episode 1, and then they'll just go 2, 3, 4 after that. So that will be coming out pretty soon. I'm just kind of deciding what I want to start with. It'll basically go from the basics to the more advanced though. So I will be starting with very basic stuff and then moving into more advanced. That way you can kind of learn in a journey type of thing, you know, and even if you are familiar with watercolors, you can always check it out because there's a bajillion ways to play around with watercolors. So you might learn a technique that you normally don't use or didn't even know about, because trust me, I've been watching some artists lately and I'm like, I did not even know you could do that. Because so much has changed, or there's so many new fun things out there, new products, since I was really hardcore into watercolors. So it'll be fun exploration that we can all do together. Yeah, let's call it an exploration. Side note, if you're wondering why I'm going back on top of these, it's because you actually should layer your watercolor pencils. Fun fact. One layer, see, this is one layer. That's just blah. You actually want to layer them up, and I'm not doing anything fancy other than blending 3 colors here, but yes, you actually do layer watercolor pencils. Like, see how that one's all vibrant? That's because it's been layered. All right, so yeah, the watercolor Wednesdays will kind of mingle in there with the WIP Wednesdays. Now, the next thing is planned pages. So I usually do like my TBCs or what's in the bag for the next month. In fact, there's one for August that I'm sure you guys saw. And they were really fun at first. And at first they took away the stress of picking pages. However, now they've actually added more stress, because when I pick them all, I am serious about doing those pages. However, as the month goes on, some of them I just don't feel like coloring anymore. In fact, I almost find that it's killing my coloring mojo, because I'm like, now I got a to-do list. So I'm going to actually stop those. That said, I will be replacing them more with the books I plan to color in. So instead of straight up picking the pages, I'm going to pick books, because you will notice here very soon I am going to start sharing my coloring book collection, and I have broken it into small parts, basically by book category. Like part 1 is actually all my Coloring Heaven magazines, and what I do is I show you all the books in that category that I have, but then I also show you how many I've actually colored in, which is not a lot. And I'm going to start taking books from the not colored in category, or the ones that have a single page, and start adding those into my month's planned pages. So you'll see me just showing the books, And then that way I'm more free to pick the page, because it's easier for me to, you know, pick a book and then, depending on my mood, pick a page that matches, rather than say, hey guys, I'm coloring this book and this page. It takes away some of that homework-like feel. So that's one thing I'm changing up. And I will also be doing like seasonal themed ones. So fall is around the corner. Fall is my favorite month, not month, season. And I soak that up till the very end of November, when it's not socially acceptable anymore to call it fall. But yes, till the end of November, it will be all fall all the time on my channel. That said, I'm going to have a big fall haul. I'll show you any new fall coloring books I have gotten. But also all the fall books I own, or books with fall pages, and the, you know, what I plan to work on. So September will actually, instead of even showing you just September's books, it'll actually be my fall books, everything I plan to tackle for fall. Because I have a lot of books with fall themed pages. I mean, like Clara Markova, she has a few books that, you know, have fall, winter, spring themes, but they don't get a lot of love from me. So I'll be pulling out every single book that has a fall page or is just outright fall themed, and you guys will see that as my planned pages. And you guys can of course say, hey, I want to see something from that book. I just won't be specifying what page I'm working on at the time. Okay, now, as I had mentioned last month, I did start signing up for art subscription boxes. I got the ones for this month, but oh my gosh, I was too busy. I had filmed the unboxing and I got too busy to film me doing the art. Kind of defeated the point, but is what it is. However, starting next month, you will see me unbox them and do the art. Now, I may do them live, which will be pretty daring considering some of them have materials that I've never used, but you know what? It might be kind of fun to watch. So yeah, we will see. I actually have a few artists who get the same subscription boxes who have agreed also to come on and do them live with me. So that will be fun too. So we'll both kind of be like fumbling around. Okay, I'll be fumbling. They'll probably be like creating something outrageously amazing. And I'll be like, ah. But the cool thing is they will know the mediums, so they can kind of teach us and me. So that is one of the other things that'll be going on. But regardless, you'll see the boxes once, you know, next month as they come in, and I'll start working on those with you guys. They will be obviously more art themed than adult coloring, but I'm going to try and take every art box and its challenge and spin it to adult coloring. So I'll still complete the challenge because I want to try and enter and win something, but I will also show you guys how those same supplies could be repurposed into adult coloring, because everything you get from those boxes can be. It's not like a one and done situation. So I thought that would be really fun to show you guys. I did sign up for quite a few, but I will not be keeping them all. I'm just kind of testing the waters, giving each one a couple months, and then I'll be limiting myself to just 2 or 3 long term. So keep an eye out for those for next month's boxes. Okay, and then lastly, I have been working on this for a while now. Originally, I was going to get back into sketching and open an Etsy store with adult coloring pages. However, while I like to sketch, it's not like a passion of mine, and I just don't think I could do adult coloring pages any justice. That said, I'm actually going to create sketches for watercolor. So you'll be able to print out the watercolor template, and then I will be doing videos showing you how to do that watercolor template. Do you have to buy the template? No. You can freehand sketch whatever I'm using as well, but it'll just be there for those who want to follow along and have a template, because, you know, the whole drawing thing scares them. It scares me sometimes too, trust me. So yeah, I am working on creating some templates. I want to get a handful of them done before I open my Etsy store. Not all of them will have a video. Some will just be I've painted them by myself and you'll see the completed picture, you know, in Etsy. Others I'm going to send to fellow colorists who like to use watercolor. So if you are interested, please email me. My email is in the About section. And I will send you a watercolor template that you can use, and I will feature that on my Etsy store. So your colored version will be on there. And then I'll have some that I have colored. And then, like I said, if I will still have some with accompanying videos that are on my channel. And no, they will not be locked. They will still be part of my free content. So, you know, you can either buy the template to follow along or just, like I said, freehand sketch it. That's really your preference. Oops, mingled some purple in there that I don't want. But yeah, guys, so those are the changes. Like I said, nothing big or scary. I'm not going to create a posting schedule. I know right now I post like daily. Totally not planned. It's just I have so many reviews in my queue or book flip throughs or tutorials, and all of a sudden the calendar is completely full. I don't know what's going on. You know, eventually I do plan to drop to 3 a day. It's just lately it's been every day. You guys will have to let me know if you find the everyday posting overwhelming or if it's not really a big deal. I don't know. I don't know if it's like overwhelming for people. It's not overwhelming for me, obviously, because I've been doing it almost 2 months straight now, but I just have lots to film for you guys. Eventually I'll run out of ideas. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on that, but I will just keep posting content regularly. One thing that'll always be scheduled is the live stream at 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time on Sunday. And occasionally there will be a Tuesday evening stream about 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. That will not be a fixed stream. That may only be once or twice a month. And if I end up not streaming at that time, Amazon Tammy will usually stream. I've added that just because I've had requests for an evening stream from a few of you who live like in Australia, or, you know, you just aren't around midday Sunday and you'd like an evening stream. So I had a few requests for that. I've added it. It just won't be a fixed one because I have kids in sports, and unfortunately Tuesday occasionally is a day that they have practice. So that one will be iffy. Sunday will always be there, and that one's not going anywhere. So yeah, guys, like I said, nothing scary, just adding to the communication experience, I guess you could say, by, you know, adding in the Discord. You'll have more live streams with a buddy or someone here to instruct me and you. The private lessons will be up. There will be giveaways in live streams when I'm featuring either a product a company has sent me or a picture, book, whatever from that company. I'm changing up how I do my planned pages, adding in the Watercolor Wednesday series, which is I'm actually really excited for. And then, you know, adding my art box and challenges, including those where I do them live with other artists who are way better at me than like oil paints and stuff. And then, yeah, the Etsy store with the watercolor templates and pages, so that you can, they're going to be sketched out specifically for watercolors. You can use watercolor pencils, but they're meant to be, well, done with watercolor. So like this is designed really for pencils. I mean, granted, she took into account watercolor, but these are going to be definitely for watercolor. So a lot of your detail will come from the watercolor painting itself versus me giving you so many lines that show through. If you've ever looked at a watercolor coloring book, you know what I'm talking about. That's how these are going to look. So yeah, that's all that's coming over the next few months, you know, and as each thing does finally launch, I'll announce it in my community tab. I'll try to announce it on Instagram and Facebook, but you all know how awful I am at posting on there. So look on the community tab for most of these to be announced, and I'm super excited to bring all of that to you guys. I am so appreciative for all of the awesome comments and growth that I've had. I'm truly like blessed and appreciative to all of you, and I just can't wait to keep moving forward. So until next time, everyone, take care.